Director. Ski. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on Homeboys TV, exclusively covering the East African Superbike Championships taking place right here in Athi River at the famous place called the Whistling Morans. And of course, one of the things that we are experiencing here is scorching heat. You might even think it's Redson and Juakali performing at the same time. Anyway, my name is Bosha Kodor, your host for the event, and of course my co-presenter who we are going to be commentating with is none other than Mad Max, also called Bill, who has been one of the biggest racers in this event, but today he will be on the other side of the mic, and so we'll be listening over onto him. And now there's a lot of activities that are actually happening over here. There's swimming, there's fun activities for the children. So in case you're not able to be part of this event, of course we are telling you you can be able to catch us live on Homeboys TV. Now, one of the greatest things that has happened this weekend or this Sunday today is the fact that we have been hosted by the CS for Sports herself, Amina Mohammed. And right now we're just going to cut into her speech so that we can be able to hear what she has to actually give us in terms of what is happening in this world of racing, or superbikes for that matter. Here next.
These two ladies are the ladies to watch out. The first lady came.
Are we going into highlights up?
Really missed a wonderful, wonderful exercise that he does for us at the FIA-WRC Safari Rally. Let me also just recognize all our esteemed super bikers, all our invited guests, the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm truly delighted to be here with you this afternoon for this 2021 season's inaugural race of the East African Superbike Championship. I'm eager to watch this opening season's action live on location, and therefore I don't think any of us intends to talk for too long. I hope that you will allow me at least 3 minutes to raise some issues, because the idea is to continue popularizing this amazing sport. Motorcycling sport has grown exponentially with a rising and passionate fan base. As one of those rising fans, I've picked up a few exciting facts about the Superbike racing action. The first fact that I've picked up is that, and you know, I stand corrected because I'm new in all this, but the first one is that the average Superbike can reach an extraordinary 190 miles per hour. That the 749cc Kawasaki ZX7RR can reach up to 200 mph. That's about the same speed as the Ferrari F50, which costs more than 300,000 pounds sterling, but has a meaty 4.7-liter 12-cylinder engine. The level of skill and focus required to safely maneuver at this speed is truly extraordinary, and I just want to congratulate all of you. The shortest track in the World Superbike schedule, and that's the next fact, is the Laguna Seca Raceway in California at 2.25 miles. The longest is the Circuito van Drenthe BV in Holland at just over 3.25 miles. As of the 18th of October 2020, Ducati had won the Superbike Manufacturers Championship 17 times, Kawasaki 6 times, including the 2020 title.
And so that was CS Amina there, who was just giving us a bit of speech so that we actually start off these races that are actually happening right now. All right, so that was CS Amina, of course, flagging off the first part of the race. And one of the other things that has happened this morning, just in case you're joining us right now, of course, we had the Sport 100, Sport 200, Sport 300, and we had different contenders who are actually battling it out on the concrete. But anyway, without much further ado, and before I hand over and as well as join my co-presenter Mad Max, here's just a little bit and a touch of what happened this morning's highlights. Welcome back once again. Of course, that is the fun activities that are happening. Remember, we are in Athi River, Machakos County, and of course, this is called the Whistling Morans. That's exactly where the venue is at. And of course, we will be checking out after you've just seen part of the highlights. Now we want to actually move into the live action to find out what is happening. And of course, my name is Boshak Odur, and my co-presenter, Mad Max, who is going to be picking it up from here. And I will also be joining him on the commentating table. So keep it locked right here on Homeboys TV as we cover the action of this year's and the first round of the East African Superbike Championships. Happening live and exclusive on Homeboys TV. Don't go away, keep it locked, and let's enjoy this ride.
Currently we have all the bikes on track. Guys are testing. It's a flag off. CS Amina Mohammed, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate the time and supporting the sport. So, ladies and gentlemen, today this is ESBC1. We normally have 2 heats. So there's the Super Sport 100, Super Sport 200, Super Sport 300, and then we've got the Supermoto, Superbike, and the Super Sport category joined together. So basically, we finished the first heat, this is the second heat. I just want to tell you guys, the same guys you've seen on track, we'll be on track again, competing for the same trophy. So, karibuni sana, everyone. If you feel thirsty, we've got drink, we've got Monster, we've got Ken Paul Springs here to take care of your thirst, to take care of your needs. If you need to drink something, we've got food. This is the best place to be in the market, especially today. So, karibuni, feel at home. I'll be your commentator, Madman, and Papa Shaq will be joining me shortly. Papa Shaq, the big guy. Papa Shaq, wanna say hey to the people?
It's a fantastic thing that to actually be graced by the CS.
Bro, this is big.
Making it absolutely a showcase that racing is actually moving on to the next level. And also, of course, one of the things that was spoken about is the fact that right now, so many riders who are out there, even the ones who are riding on the border, forget about the professionals that we have over here, having a podium whereby, in case they have accidents, they can now be well taken care of. And I think that's an absolute success.
then we've got Kiprito Joseph Yabua, number 68, Evans Marete, 93.
And Evans Marete is one of the people to actually look out for, especially in this category. We saw quite a formidable performance by him this morning. I wonder, this afternoon, is he still going to be the same guy to look out for?
Yeah, he's got what it takes, so he's going to be one of the biggest challengers, especially the 100 Sport 100 category. And then we also have other people like
William Dirangu,
the 301, and then we've got Kevin. I can't.
Kevin
Schreiber. I can't really pronounce his name. He did finish the first race.
Yes.
So we are hoping for him to do something amazing this second race. Let's see and see what these electric bikes can do, bro. Yeah?
For us.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, again, if you are just joining us right now, we are, of course, covering this live courtesy of Homeboys TV. This is the East African Superbike Championships taking place right here in Athi River. You can actually see that is the circuit. As we also show you some of the guys who are on the Sport 100 grid. And the starting grid, of course, involving guys like Brian Kibe, just to take you real quick. Ginan Jaroge in with a number 18 bike. We've got guys like William Dirangu, who is with a bike number 301. And, of course, Kevin Schreiber with bike number 44. But one of the guys you must look out for is Evans Marete, who this morning proved himself a worthy opponent.
Yeah.
This afternoon, what is going to happen, Mad Max?
Yes, today is gonna be a good day, and then as we just wait for the guys to get ready, the guys on the it's called the carts, the go-karts, can have fun for a few minutes. We just wanna do a mention to the sponsors who have made this day a success.
Of course, some of the sponsors we've got are like Monster, the energy drink of choice, Yamaha.
Exactly.
And of course, in case you are here, you can actually pay a visit to the Yamaha tent, because they've got different types of bikes that you can actually find out about. Interestingly enough, though, about the bikes.
Yes, and just to add on that, if you are really thinking of buying a bike, Yamaha are giving you an opportunity to test the bike before you buy. So don't go home before visiting the tent, because if you go to the shop, it just might be a different story. This is an opportunity for you. If you are here, you want to try out a bike, you're window shopping, you're still figuring out which bike to go for, Yamaha are giving you an opportunity to try their bikes today on track.
Price.
For
how
free.
bad or how good is the price?
The prices are good. I just don't want to mention about the price, but even if you feel the price is a little bit high, you don't have the whole amount up front, they're giving you financing. With as little as 15,000 every month, you've got a Yamaha bike. You can go home with it, you can commute to work, you can go see your people in shags, so you're sorted. Everyone needs a bike. Get yourself a Yamaha bike. Don't forget to visit their tent today. They are allowing you to try out their bike.
And of course, wherever we've got activities such as this, we also know and acknowledge the fact that accidents do happen. And in case of that, we are well covered, because we've got AAR Healthcare.
Yeah.
Just to be sure that we are all safe.
And if you've just been, this is the first time joining the ESBC races, I know people say these are dangerous races, it's very high risk, but we try and make sure that we can try and avoid any eventualities. That's why we make sure every time people are racing, we have the AAR ambulance on site. Just in case something goes wrong, if somebody goes wrong, they're taken care of. How beautiful is that, bro?
And with this scorching heat, just in case you need to be able to have something to cool or quench your thirst, courtesy of Ken Fall Springs, you can be able to enjoy their water. And they are on the far extreme left of where I'm at, or just near the other sponsor, who is Homeboys TV, of course, being the exclusive partner to be able to capture this and give it to you live
on track. And then we also want to say thank you to Blood Dog Network. They've been so consistent in supporting the club, in supporting the sportsmanship, providing equipment, being there to facilitate the club. So thank you, Blood Dog Network. And then our other friends, you know Cheza? Oh, Cheza, yes, Cheza here.
Chairs are also here.
Yes, chairs are here, and part of our sponsors. We really thank you. They help the club in printing all these materials. You see, printed Superbikes. They are the ones that take care of that. So we really want to say thank you for Cheza. And then lastly, Souls Internationals Limited. We want to say thank you for coming today.
So if you would love an opportunity, in case you're on the grounds right now, and you would love to be able to check out what is happening on live TV, it is Homeboys TV. Go to your YouTube channel, you can be able to check that out immediately. But in the meantime, let us look at some of the guys who are going to be contending in these races. Mad Max.
So this is the East African Superbike Championship. In Sport 200, we've got Mina Reeve. Yeah, the amazing lady. You don't joke. We've got Evans Marete, number 93. We've got Konaine Yakubu. This is the guy who won the first hit. We've got Beatrice Chege. We've got Geoffrey Githaka. All these four will be battling again in the Sport 200cc. And I can't wait to see them race again.
So some of the guys to watch out for is Coco.
Yeah.
Yakubu. You must check that guy out. And what is going to happen between Yakubu and Evans Marete? Well,
I think Yakubu has taken some monster.
Where's your money?
Some monster.
Where's your money?
My money is on Yakubu.
Your money is on Yakubu.
Yeah,
Tell me about the bikes, because you know they're all driving different kind of bikes, I presume.
Yes, Beth Mobility.
Of course, being the bike of choice today, isn't it?
Exactly. They're providing the Zontes. The Zontes are actually taking and winning this category. The Sport 200, they're dominating because we had 1, 2, 3 go all the way to Zontes. So Zontes bike, guys, you need to watch out. These bikes are actually shocking us. I didn't expect them to perform this well. Position 1, 2, 3. This is big, bro.
This is big.
This is big, man. This is big. So we also want to say thank you to the race teams that are providing us with the races. We've got Gogo Racing. Amina Reeve from Gogo Racing. We've got Evans Marete from Beth Mobility. They're providing us with the Zontes bike. We've got Konaine Yakubu. We've got Beatrice Chege, Beth Mobility still. Yeah.
Well, one of the things, even as we move on from the Sport 200, is to note, by the way, Amina Reeve has not been racing for the last 10 months. She's not practicing.
Yeah, yes.
She's a bit shifty about her
She's a
performance.
bit rusty. She's a bit rusty. She needs time to break in, to find her lines and figure out what's really happening. So probably, this second race might just be for her.
Might be something else.
Might be something for her.
All right, now checking out the Super Sport 300 and Super Moto Lights. We've got different guys racing in that category. Mad Max.
The brothers, we've got the three brothers, Stephen Duo, James Kihoro, John Kihoro. So these are the three brothers. They all are having KTM bikes. And then we've got Beatrice Chege, number 253 from Octane Racing. We've got Geoffrey Githaka. I'm looking forward to Geoffrey giving us something. The first race it didn't go his way. I don't know, because you know, he's just moved from a 1000cc bike to a 250cc bike. So probably he needs time to readjust, hoping he can give us something interesting this time round.
PJ back on this one again.
Yeah, PJ is back on it. PJ is back on it, number 19. He's the guy. He's the guy.
He's the guy to
look out for. And then you've got Mika Baraza, number 100, independent. He's also have the Super Sport 300 KTM, the 390 Dukes. We call them the Dukes.
Well, it's going to be quite interesting because the brothers didn't perform quite as expected in the first race.
Yeah.
But we're going to be able to see what actually happens in the category of the Super Sport 300 and the Super Moto Lights. But anyway, moving forward now.
And the next one, bro. The next
course.
one. This is the killer. Supermoto,
this is the big
Super
boys.
Sport, and Superbike. So we've combined these three categories together. First, we've got Osman. People call him the Aminzo. Aminzo is the guy to watch, bro. I just hope he can shock David Karuri. Do you still have your money on him?
On David?
On Aminzo?
I'm still having my money on Aminzo.
Bro,
I still think Aminzo can
you're
do
too
it,
bad at
although
fighting.
Daktari has definitely shown that he is
Yeah, let me tell you something.
maintaining his defending championship
let me
title.
just tell you something, bro. Daktari did so well on the first race, and that was before the CS was here. Do you think it's going to go easy when the CS is here? Just think about it, bro.
I mean,
Daktari is going to
And
kill
Daktari-
now.
things didn't go quite well for Livingstone.
Katingima, he
El
had a problem with the
Capitan.
bike. El Capitan, we're hoping to see him again, and we are hoping, actually, hope he be the person who will challenge the David Karuri, because they're on the same bike, the Honda 1000cc. So same bike, same specs, different uniforms, different races. Let's see what they can do.
Fantastic performance this morning. Shall they be able to still maintain on that? We will be able to find out. Remember, you're catching this live on Homeboys TV. And in case you're in the grounds, you can quickly just check out your phone, pull it out, go to your YouTube channel, type Homeboys TV with a Z. And you can be
then-
able to just get a feel of what exactly
And then
is happening on Homeboys TV. Of course, there right now on your screens is the whole entire circuit. I remember the first time we were having a problem with the second corner.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Before we go to the second corner, I want to tell, we are really thank you. We really say thank you to the Coca-Cola guys, the guys who are doing the Monster. We would really ask you to ongeza sauti kidogo. Some people are messaging me and saying, we can't hear you, bro.
Oh, they can't hear
They
us.
can't hear us. I want to skeezy. So, the guys at the Coca-Cola truck, please.
Have a monster.
Have a Monster and then tune it up, bro.
Of course, we are thanking some of the sponsors who have actually made this occasion and this event a success today, and it is absolutely packed. A lot of fun activities happening in the background. Of course, we've got Monster Energy, we've got Yamaha, we've got Kenfold Springs, and of course, in case of anything being a sport that obviously has a lot of adrenaline and anything can be able to happen, we've got AAR Healthcare, and of course, Homeboys TV.
Homeboys back.
Covering this live. You can just go to your YouTube channel real quick, type Homeboys TV, and you can be able to catch us. Blade Doc Network, and of course Cheza, being some of the sponsors who have made this occasion.
And we can't
formidable
forget the Souls International.
and Souls International.
Yeah, they're part of us, really. Thank you for coming. And this is going to be big. So for those who are texting me and telling me, we can't hear you, I want you to tell me, can you hear me? Yeah, and then as you text me back, I just want to tell you, so the next race we've got 15 laps. The Sport 100cc. This is so it's coming in the next probably 10-20 minutes. Yeah, it's going to be 15 laps. 15 laps of adrenaline. Just watching these guys going around, battling each other. It's going to be fun, bro.
All right, well, just to give you a touch on a taste of what happened, again, I repeat, we are live on Homeboys TV. You can quickly go onto your phone in case you need to be able to see that. But just to quickly give you a recap of what happened this morning, courtesy of Homeboys TV, here is nothing except the highlights.
DJ, do us justice, DJ. We believe in you, DJ. I believe in you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sport 100. The racers are just warming up, getting ready, waiting for the race. This is just warm-up laps. In a few minutes, they'll be getting ready to race. Bro, where's your money on?
Well, it's going to be quite interesting, of course. I'm still with Evans Moretti on this one.
Yeah.
I have a funny feeling he's still going to give everybody a run for their money. Some of the other people who are contending there, number 200 is Brian Kibe, Ginan Njoroge in the number 18, Kipruto Yatich, number 74, Joseph Wambua, number 68, Evans Moretti, of course, donning number 93, Masalule Kitui, number 36, William Dirango 301, and Kevin Schreiber on 44. This is the Sport 100. My money is still on Evans on this one. I have a funny feeling he's definitely going to be the guy that you need to keep your eyes out on. I don't know what you reckon.
I've just been told from a reliable source that I should put my money on Kipruto, number 74.
Kipruto Yatich.
Kipruto Yatich. So if you can see number 74, I've just had a call from a reliable source. He is the guy who's just going to shock you this time round. This is the second hit. Kipruto Yatich, number 74. Bro, I have your money on you. Don't let me down.
I don't know who gave you
Don't
the
let
phone
me
call.
now.
I don't know who gave you the phone call, but
Yeah.
Brian Kibe and Evans Moretti, those are some of the guys that we're going to be watching out for. Let's see who takes the whole shot as they begin the race now.
Yeah. There
Live
we
and
go.
exclusive on Homeboys TV. There they go.
And we are racing.
And of course, Kipruto.
We are racing.
But Evans Moretti already giving him a contention there. They move into the second part of the bomb there.
Corner number 2, corner number 2, corner number 2.
Always the one that is giving them problems. But look, it's now between Yatich and Evans Moretti.
Yeah.
Number 1 and number 2.
So the first corner, the second, the third, the fourth. They're coming on to the fifth corner. Who's leading? Who's leading? Sport 100. These guys don't joke.
That's between Kipruto and Yatich.
This is Yatich. I told you, bro. This is Yatich. He doesn't
Yatich is
joke.
at the front.
Yatich taking it. Giving. He's helping these people already. He's throwing in a gap.
Evans Moretti following close behind, but of course now
Brian.
Brian also.
I can see Brian following Evans so closely.
It's quite stealthily. Which one of these guys is going to be the victor in this race? This is the Sport 100 category.
Do you remember in the first heat, Brian kept overtaking Evans, but he just kept being overtaken back again? So we want, ladies and gentlemen, there's an incident on track. It's just a yellow flag. Nothing big. I suspect it's Schrader. Is it Schrader?
Still on the lead, still on the lead. It's Kipruto, close behind, and second position is Evans Moretti. Brian not even giving them space, still catching up with them as they take the second corner. Moving on. Again, there looks
corner
like
number 1. Corner number 1, it's a yellow flag. Corner number 1. So yeah, I don't know. There's a racer who's stopped. The racer is not supposed to stop. Why is the racer stopping to assist?
So we look like we have an incident there on the
first incident, first corner.
First corner.
It's yellow flag. That means racers can still go on, but proceeding with caution. That's what yellow flag means. So if you see a yellow flag flying, racers can still go on, but they just need to proceed with caution. So racers are aware of that. I think the incident have been cleared. Thank you. Thank you so much, marshals, for being timely. You see? This is EASBC1.
EASBC.
Bro, this is EASBC1. So the race is clear now. You see, all the yellow flags are down. So that means it's race time again. Let's do this. How many laps to go? 14, I think. Yeah.
Still on the lead. Still on the lead. It's Kipruto.
Oh, Evans.
Okay. Not yet.
Oh my God.
As they come to the second part of the corner.
Happened. Corner number 2.
Evans corner number 2. Okay, those 3 are the people to watch out.
It's Brian in third position.
Yes.
Kipruto in first.
Kipruto leading, Evans and then Brian. Those 3 are the people to watch out. You've seen how Evans is just pulling and sniffing out what Kipruto is doing, man. I just want to see what is really happening.
My man is still on Evans. He's
My
in
man is
second
on
position.
Kipruto, bro. Kipruto taking it.
Now the 3 of
Those
them.
three. So we've got 2 Zonte bikes, the Zontes, and then we've got the Yamaha. Let's see what a Yamaha can do. Let's see what a Zonte can do. A Zonte has already proved itself. It's a bike, it's a winning bike. Let's see what a Yamaha can do. So those 3 still following each other closely. Lap number 12. 12 more laps to go. So when those 3 leaders cross the line, it will be lap number 12. So they're on lap number 13, completing lap number 13. We have Kipruto, we've got Evans, and we've got Brian. Those 3 following each other. Evans, I like Evans. Oh my God, I like it. I think corner number 1 is Evans' corner.
It is Evans'
He's
corner.
really going in hot. Almost taking in, but not yet.
Kipruto feeling nothing about it, still trying to make sure that he makes that gap even grow much larger.
Bro, something funny. When you hear a Kipruto somewhere, you think of running, right?
Totally.
Imagine a Kipruto on a bike.
Oh.
He's running on a bike. Is that why he's winning?
My man is still on Evans. Mad Max insisting that Kipruto is going to take this one, but it does look like
Kipruto
making that gap grow by the minute, by the second.
That is Kipruto. Kipruto leaning that bike like it's no one's business. Oh my God. And then we've got the electric bikes. Bro, what do you think? Do you think the electric bikes have got anything on the petrol heads? Do you think?
Hard to tell.
Yeah, we've got 3 electric bikes on track.
Well, it's
The
going to be
black,
quite interesting
yes,
to see
the
what
black
actually
bikes,
happens on
yes, the black bikes, or maybe they're low on battery. Is that why they're not winning?
that. They need to get a monster.
Yeah, Kipruto
Making that gap even larger.
Brian.
And now it's Brian and Evans.
No, he's
In second and third, this thing is nothing changing.
Is he going to try that on the second corner? Brian, no, too far. I think Brian respects Evans too much. This is just too much respect. He needs to try. Do you hear me, bro?
I hear
He
you.
needs to try.
It's going to be quite interesting as we watch. These 3 guys are the guys to watch out for.
Yeah,
Kipruto giving everyone a run for it.
Yes.
And now Evans.
Now that's still Kipruto. So the other guys are supposed to give way. If you've been lapped, you're supposed to give way to the fastest racers. So that's what is happening. Kipruto has already lapped the first person.
And
Evans is
Kipruto-
going to do that. And then, yes. This is Ngina number 18. Ngina number 18. I'm so proud of her. She's showing us what she can do. Killing it. The Apache. Bro, this is the ladies' month, man. Gina right there just showing us. There she is, number 18. Showing us what she can do. And here are the big boys. That is Evans and Brian. Evans and Brian. I think Brian
Now it's Evans and Brian.
Still, Brian hasn't figured out how to maneuver and how to overtake Evans.
Really trying every single method, but
Yes.
Evans is not giving
He
him
comes
any
so
space.
close, but he never does. He never gives the overtake. He never gets his right. Yeah.
Kipruto
Ngina
still
again.
maintaining the lead.
Yeah. Ngina number 18. Ngina number 18 showing us what it is. What it feels like being on a bike. Being on a Sport 100 category. Yeah. That's Kipruto, bro.
Unbelievably, I'm going to have to agree with Mad Max on this one. Kipruto Yatich not giving these guys a chance and proving that he should be the actual person to look out for.
Yes.
Evans still maintaining second position, and on third, of course,
Good
it is
Brian.
a neck to neck between Brian and Evans.
Yeah. I don't know if Brian has what it takes to really overtake Evans. I really don't know. But I know for sure Kipruto is taking this. If he maintains the type of energy that he has, the type of pace, the type of consistency, you see, can you see that gap? That's a very big gap to really come back from. How many more laps to go? Only 9 laps to go. Only 9 laps to go. 9 laps to go with that amount of gap between the first and the second guy. I really don't see Evans pulling on.
It's going to be quite hard for Evans on this one because the amount of distance between them and Kipruto is just
crazy,
insurmountable. And of course, Brian sticking close to him.
Yes. So yes, Kipruto again. Kipruto is lapping. Kipruto is lapping everyone. This guy is really having fun. And you might be shocked. You can actually think he has a faster bike. No, he has the same bike as Evans. He has the same bike as Brian is on a Yamaha. He has the same bike as Joseph Wambua. He has the same bike. Yeah, those 3 bikes, the Zontes. I've told you, Zontes are winning bikes. Zontes are winning bikes.
I have to agree with you, man.
Yeah, you have to agree with me. Zontes are winning bikes.
With 8 laps to go.
Yeah, Kipruto
heading off there. Kipruto again on that first start. Evans not taking it easy.
It's 9 laps to go.
Brian really going for it, but now also the space and the distance between
the number 1, number 2, and number 3 is just
absolutely growing.
And let me tell you something, bro. You might actually assume you can just take it lightly, but the heat, this heat raining on them currently is actually having a toll on them. It's so hot. You imagine they are inside leather suits, and the heat. It's not easy. So chances are number 1, 2, 3 has already been determined.
And can Evans still have a chance to be able to catch up with that gap?
Evans
and Brian be able to contend and still with the 7 laps yet to go.
But this is racing. This is racing. You never know. This is racing. 8 more laps to go. So when the top guys cross the finish line, it will be 8 more laps to go. 8 more laps to go. What can these people do in 8 laps? 8 laps is not easy, man.
I think having looked at the way they've changed things this morning, anything is possible.
Yes, this is ESPC1. Anything is possible.
The gap widening between the 3 contenders as they take the first turn there.
Yes.
Kipruto already on the second turn. Evans now just getting onto that second berm as 3rd place is Brian. Still the contention between these 3 with 8 laps to go.
So currently, bro, we're burning at 29 degrees Celsius, Machakos. This is Machakos, bro.
It's 29 degrees.
29 degrees. So these people are burning in there. There's a lot of sweating. There's a lot of heat. The bike, the bike itself is hot. Once it heats up, once it continues running, it actually generates some level of heat. So you never know. Racing with this sun is going to Super Sport 100. And just to bring you up to speed, the next category is Sport 200. We have bikes from 200cc all the way to 299. They're another fun category, bro. Another
fun quite interesting to check that one.
Yes. And then we actually need to really congratulate and throw a big up to Evans. Evans is racing this category and he's actually racing another category again. Do you think if he only raced in one category he would win?
Most probably. I think it is wearing him out.
Yeah. 2 categories.
2 different categories. That's Evans, the guy in second place.
Yes, the guy with the blue bike.
He still has another race to go.
Corner number 2, bro. You've seen
always giving people problems. Even giving Brian a bit of a headache there.
Corner number 2. There's a guy who just went wide. Corner number 2, but he managed to recover.
Kipruto having an easy one now as he eases.
Bro, all my bets are going through.
Victory just close for him.
Yeah.
Evans really trying hard to push. Brian not giving him space, still trying to make sure that gap. Can he be able to close in?
6 laps to go.
With 6 laps to go.
6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. What can Kipruto do? What can Kipruto do? What can Evans do? What can Brian Kibe do? 6 laps. What can William Dirango do? I like these guys who are on the electric bikes. I've never ridden an electric bike. I really want to know and understand
How it feels like.
Yes. They're trying though.
Evans moving on to that second bar. Let's see how they are able. Will he be able to maneuver? Brian always having a problem on that second bar.
Yes, the second corner is yes.
And he does quite well, quite lucky there. Still trying to catch up to Evans, but is it going to be possible?
I don't know.
The number of laps decreasing. The space between them increasing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are racing Sport 100. The guy who's leading this category is Kipruto Yotich, number 74. The guy with the orange bike, being followed closely by Evans Marete, number 92. The guy with the blue bike, being followed by Brian Kibe. The number 200, the guy with the blue bike with the red suit. Those are the top 3 for now. To tell you something, bro, I've even lost. I really don't know who's number 4, number 5, number 6.
Totally.
Yeah, people have just been overlapped and we've lost.
Hard to be able to
it's
tell.
hard. It's hard to keep track.
There's 3 main racers now.
Yeah, they're giving us the juice.
Easily enjoying this one.
Those 3 are giving us the tea. Chai. I want to serve you some tea. This is the tea. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go.
4 laps to go.
4 laps to go.
Victory looking so close and so easy for Kipruto.
Yes, 4 laps to go. And bro, I'm actually looking forward to a time when we can actually bet against these guys, these local racers of ours, right? I could be winning right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I'll be rich.
I would never
I'll be
bet.
going.
I know you would win it.
It's an informative guess. It's not just a guess.
With 3 laps to go, what will happen here?
Yes.
Joseph Wombo and bike 68.
Bro, yeah. Let me tell you something about. There's a guy on track called Charles Kimiti. Charles Kimiti is deaf. He can't hear anything, but he's racing.
Wow.
Yes, Charles Kimiti is deaf. He can't hear anything, but he's racing. How
You're
beautiful
giving it
is
a
that,
run for it.
man?
That's beautiful.
This is an inclusive sport.
All inclusive.
We allow everyone.
The competition now between the second and
Evans
third place
and Brian.
Evans and
Brian, what has happened? What has happened? There was a gap between them.
That gap is now getting smaller with a few laps to go.
Smaller and smaller.
Kipruto smelling victory and edging towards it.
It's a comfortable lead.
The battle now for second and third place is between Brian and Evans. Who will take up that second and third position? Brian still pushing as best as he can.
Can Brian do it this time round?
Can Brian
the
catch
only
up to
opportunity
Evans?
he has. If he doesn't do it today, if he doesn't do it on these 3 remaining laps, he really needs to respect Evans. If he can't do it, bro, he needs to respect Evans.
Well,
He comes so
gotta
close.
give it to him though.
Yeah.
That gap was quite wide, but it looks like again we have another problem.
Have an incident.
On the third corner there, looks like
that
there's
corner. So when you see the yellow flags waving, that means racers can still go on racing, but they need to proceed with caution. That's what is happening. Yellow flags. Corner number 3, we have an incident. It's been cleared. I think in a few minutes, all the flags will be down. In a few minutes, we'll have all the flags down.
and on that third corner where we've had a bit of an accident, of course, we see the competition between Evans and Brian.
Yeah.
Brian still hot on Evans's heels, but looks like Evans is with every single turn,
You're back.
making that gap.
Bro, 2 laps to go.
And with only 2 more laps to go.
2 laps to go. Let me drink my Monster. 2 laps to go. Hey, hey. 2 laps to go.
Kipruto
Kipruto leading it easy.
leading the pack.
Yeah, leading the pack. He's telling everyone he's mine.
But now
This is mine.
the
This-
major competition here is between second and third place.
Yes, that's Evans and Brian. These two can't let each other rest. They are on each other's neck all the time. Race number 1, the same thing. Race number 2, the same thing. Bro, you remember the incident at corner number 3?
Corner number 3, yes.
And then we have another incident. I don't know which corner that is. I don't know if it's number 10. Corner number 10, yes.
Corner number 10, yes.
Yes.
Again, we have an incident there.
Yes, an incident there. Electric bikes.
All right. This is it now. The last lap.
The last lap.
Kipruto already
The last
heading
lap.
on to victory. Brian and Evans.
Yes.
Second and third place. What is
Yeah,
going to
slow
happen
down.
as they
Brian.
come?
Whoa,
Brian
oh my
almost
God.
taking it. Brian is moving.
He's tight. Pushing him. Oh,
Evans still holding on to that position.
Oh, bro.
Second and third place. Evans or Brian. Who will it be? Kipruto.
I think I've given up on Brian already. That was an opportunity for him to take it. He just lost it. Evans is back again, controlling the race from position 2. That's another one. Can he? Oh, bro. Can he overtake? How many corners? 2. 5 more corners. 4 more corners. Can he do something? Can he do something? Do you think he can do something?
Well, it looks like the
I don't
first
think
position.
so.
I don't think so because I thought on the second bomb he was able. Brian was almost actually getting past Evans. But
There you go. There you go.
There it
There you
is.
go. Oh no. And Kipruto takes it.
Kipruto takes it.
We are waiting for number 2.
Number 2 and number 3.
Evans
Evans takes second
from
place.
Brian.
With Brian in third position, so
Brian
nothing
in third
changed.
Position, nothing changed.
From the whole shot, of course, Kipruto leading the pack from start to finish.
The exact same result from race 1. Kipruto took position 1, and then we had Evans, and then Kibe. So these 3 are really maintaining it.
They're maintaining it, and that's what happened this morning.
Do you think that's what you're going to experience with these other races? People maintaining positions?
Let's wait and see. I cannot
doubt,
say
though.
anything
I doubt.
on this one, though. But a fantastic showcase of Sport 100
Yes.
by Kipruto Yatich, number 74. The winner in this category. Runners-up Evans Marete and Brian on position 3. Congratulations to all of them.
A huge congratulations to Kipruto Yetich. A huge congratulations to Evans Marete. A huge congratulations to Brian Kibe. A huge congratulations to Ngina Njoroge. She's the only lady on track, bro. A huge congratulations to Masalule Kitui. A huge congratulations to William Dirangu. A huge congratulations to Kevin Schreiber. Schreiber. A huge congratulations to Charles Kamiti. Charles Kamiti is deaf, but he's racing.
That's the number 33.
This is the beauty about racing. This is the beauty about the world that we live in.
Fantastic.
You can overcome if you really want something so bad. You have the capability and the possibilities to achieve it, bro. We keep
Quickly,
doing
we
this.
just check out what has been happening. And that race was quite interesting, and thank you. The fact that Charles Committee, number 33,
Yeah. It's so funny. We're actually commenting. We're actually commentating, and he can't hear
can't
us.
hear what we say.
I have to text him. You know, the first time I encountered him,
Yes.
he texted me. He showed me his phone, and then he wrote a message and then showed it to me. Bro, I can't hear you, but I can text. The wonders of the world. DJ. So, as we bring you the highlights, I want to invite the DJ. Drop it like it's hot. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Sport 100 category, bikes from 100cc all the way to 199. And the next category, the starting grid, we've got Amina Reeve, number 412. The next person is Evans Marete. Bro, Evans Marete again.
Do you think this is the first race going to have Evans Marete worn out? Or is he going to actually still be?
No, I think these races are getting a toll on him. It's not easy to have the two. DJ Khaled, DJ Khaled, DJ. DJ, be nice to me. DJ Khaled. Teberu. Am I singing the right words? Kebegu. DJ Khaled. Sport 200. Sport 200 this is East African Superbike Championship 1. Sport 200, I was saying we have Evans Marete again coming back for the Sport 200cc. This is actually in a few minutes, in like 5-10 minutes. And then the guy who took the day, the guy who won the day, there's Konaine Yakub. Coco! He came up here and he told me, bro, you guys are pronouncing my name wrong. My name is Coco Yakub.
Beatrice Shege and Geoffrey Kitaka, the number 76. Beatrice Shege now in 911.
Yes, and I was telling you, bro, I really want to see Gigi doing something interesting.
Let's see what happens with Evans on this one. Is the first race gonna have an impact on him in terms of performance, or will he still give us a run for money?
He better give us a run for our money, man. He better make these people sweat to win. He doesn't need to make it easy. Do you understand me, bro?
Sport 200.
It's Sport 200. You don't joke. Sport 200.
There's the bikes from 200cc.
This is the Sport 200cc. Bikes from 200cc all the way to 299. And we've got 5 racers on track. Number 1. The guy who, I think, who's at the pole?
I think, and of course, Amina Reeve is someone who really want to see how she's going to be able to perform, since having spoken to her behind the scenes, she said it's almost been about 10 months.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are racing! That is, that's Beatrice. Tables have turned. Tables have turned. The ladies are winning. The ladies are ruling. Ha! Yeah! Beatrice leading. Lap number 1, followed by, who's that? Oh my God. Who's that? Okay, Coco. Coco number 2. Coco number 2. Coco is following closely. Coco number 2. Let's see, this is lap number 1. We've got Beatrice leading the pack. Coco! Coco is not satisfied with number 2. Coco! And then we've got Evans. So Coco from the outside. Beatrice still leading. Coco from the outside. Oh my God, I can't wait to see them coming off this other corner. Beatrice and Coco neck to neck. The ladies are saying, you know what, we can still win this, we've got a hand in this. So Beatrice and Coco battling each other. Oh, Beatrice again. Beatrice, ladies and gentlemen, the first lap was led by Beatrice and Coco takes it. Coco takes it. Coco says, this is mine. Oh, my God, wow. Beatrice from the inside. This lady doesn't joke.
There's a back and forth between Coco and
Coco. Yes. Wow, she's given up. Okay. Oh, Beatrice, funny enough, Beatrice has just allowed Coco to go. What is happening?
Well, they still have a couple of laps to go.
What is happening? 13 laps to go.
Change.
13 laps to go. Beatrice has just allowed Coco to pass. What is happening? And then Evans is actually sniffing inside. Evans from the inside. Oh, in a span of 3 corners, Beatrice has lost 2 positions. What's happening? What is happening? This is sport. What is happening?
So it's Coco on the lead.
Yes, Coco on the lead. Evans
in second place, and Beatrice in position 3 now.
Then number 4 we've got Mina Reeve, and then we've got Geoffrey Githaka. Number 5. Coco is already gapping these people and crossing the line. That is Coco. Coco number 1. Place. And then we've got Evans, and then we've got Beatrice in 3rd. Just to tell you,
Mina in 4th.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So we've got competition as they come towards the second bump between Geoffrey and Mina.
Yes.
Mina in 4th, Geoffrey in 5th.
I kind of feel like Geoffrey has just already settled. He's not battling, he's not challenging her. I think he's settled. He's a gentleman. He's saying ladies first. What type of a guy?
African Superbike Championships where anything goes and anything can happen. First place still being taken, and Coco still hanging on to that first position. The gap between Beatrice and Evans now getting wider, with Beatrice on 3rd place, in 3rd place.
Charged up right now.
Nothing has changed as they take lap number 12. Coco there in 1st place, Evans in 2nd. 3rd place is Beatrice. The gap between these 3 ever increasing with every lap.
Guys are
neck to neck for number 3 and number 4 position, Mina and
the guy who
Geoffrey.
just passed the start-finish line, that is Mina Reeve, followed by Geoffrey Githaka. Actually, funny enough, Mina Reeve and Geoffrey haven't been on a bike for quite some time. That could also be the reason why they're just taking it easy. Because you know, when you come here excited and you haven't been working out, the tarmac tells you, bro, you go down the tarmac. You start shooting wide, yeah.
Between these 3 contenders really widening. Coco still on the lead, 2nd position still Evans, 3rd position is Beatrice.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Coco. The guy passes
as it takes the
finish. That is Coco, the guy who's really dominating. Followed by Evans. Then we've got Beatrice. How many laps to go? How many laps to go?
We've got 11 laps to go.
With 11 laps, do you think these
positions have not changed, but the gaps are growing wider with each lap?
Yeah. Tunaona waheshimiwa wanapita pale, asanteni.
Coco widening that gap between himself and Evans. Looks like Evans again is still going to take 2nd position in this race.
Yes.
Or is something going to change as the lap increase?
He's just taking 2nd position. What's wrong or what's right with him? Number 2. How do you say number 2 in cow?
In cow.
Number 2. Sure.
No.
Evans Marete following Coco, the guy who just passed the start finish, that is Coco, comfortably leading the race, controlling the race, followed by Evans Marete.
Evans really trying to catch up. Can he do it?
I don't think so. With all honesty, I don't think so. unless something happens, which is likely to happen. EASBC1. Anything can happen. So unless something happens, look at these people.
Positions not changing.
Hello.
Still on fourth and fifth. It's Mina and Geoffrey.
Mina and Geoffrey taking it easy.
Gap between Evans
and Coco.
Yes. Ever increasing so much. And Beatrice catch up to Evans? That is the other question.
And another gap that is actually increasing is the gap between Evans and Beatrice. So does that mean we already have number 1, 2, 3 settled?
Beatrice had actually started quite well, even taking the whole shot. But within the first 2...
Hey! Coco! Entertaining us, going inside the first corner. In, out, smooth. Corner number 2 braking, slowing down, leaning in, out, going down. Corner number 3, beautiful. Evans following closely. All these are on the same bikes. The Zontes. Have you ever heard of that? The Zontes, yes. Today you need to remember that the Zontes.
Definitely.
These are winning bikes, bro. Zontes. I like the name. Zontes is wild and beastie. Zontes. Yeah, as the race continues, we want to say thank you to our sponsors. And one of our sponsors that we keep forgetting is Mwasa. Mwasa is a good friend of mine. He's a biker. I love bikers. Bikers support each other. So Mwasa is a biker. He's a chef. So he's making sure everybody has something to eat. So he's one of our sponsors. He's providing us with food. And then we've got Cheza, who are helping us with the printing material. We've got Souls International. Thank you to Bled Doc Network. And a huge thank you to Homeboys TV for giving us this opportunity. And then we've got the AAR Healthcare. These are actually making sure that everything goes on safe. And then we've got Kenfall Springs. Ukitaka maji, usiseme tukukuambia. Go to Kenfall Springs, buy yourself a drink. Drink, quench your thirst. And then we've got Yamaha. I keep telling you guys, if you are looking to buy a bike, you are looking for a bike that is perfect for commuting, go to the Yamaha tent and register your name, and then you have an opportunity to try out. And then a huge thank you to also Monster Energy for being here and taking care of us.
Position number 4 and 5.
They are battling.
Minari.
That's Gigi. Gigi and Minariva are fighting for the
Who is going to take up position number 4 and 5?
Yeah, my good friend is telling me that he's expecting Gigi to pass Minariv. Do you think it can happen? Do you think it can happen? You've watched
it will be quite interesting because so far they've been consistent with Mina still holding on to the 4th position. And I do not know if something is going to change, but it is a possibility even as we're...
And it's a funny thing, it's a Yamaha against Yamaha.
It's Yamaha against Yamaha. Interesting.
So we have the Zontes fighting and we've got the Yamahas fighting. So it's a manufacturer. They're just fighting against each
other.
Oh, beautiful.
The space between Evans and Beatrice.
7 laps to go.
So huge.
7 laps to go. Beatrice, position 3, still holding it. There's a huge gap.
Huge gap between the 3 of them.
Huge gap between number 2 and 3.
Yes.
Huge gap. You might actually think these guys are practicing, but they're racing. That tells you how good they are. Some people are just exceptionally good at what they're doing. They're creating gaps that is unreasonable to see. I think we need to tell them to slow down.
Wait up for each other.
Yeah, wait for people. You can't just run away.
In case you're just joining us, this is the Sport 200 category. Still on the lead is Coco. Number 2 position, Evans, who also was number 2 in the Sport 100 category that just ended. We thought for a minute that maybe He could have gotten exhausted from that first race, but nothing changing. Still holding on to the second position.
Yeah, for 6 laps to go.
With 6 laps to go, will anything change? I think the only place that we might see a bit of contention is between
Mina
the
Reeve
4th and the 5th position.
That's Gigi. So Mina and Gigi, those are the 2 people that might just give us some action to look at. Yes. These 2 are actually people. These 2, that's Mina and Gigi. Funny enough, Mina is actually gapping Gigi. What's wrong? Or what's right? Could be something right, could be something wrong. You never know.
Mina got her groove back.
Yeah, Mina is getting it. I'm actually it might be actually be very interesting to know their laps, like how long they're taking to go around, comparing the first guy with the last.
Yes.
The guy who's coming number 5.
Coco not slowing down,
Coco.
still increasing that gap. Evans trying ever so hard to be able to catch up, but seems like that is not going to be a possibility.
Yes.
Beatrice in 3rd place.
That's Evans. Oh God. I like when they don't shoot.
Really doubtful whether anything is going to be able to change even now as they drop down to 5.
Laps
the number of laps to go.
5 laps to
Will
go.
anything change
This
in terms of position?
ASBC 1. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You remember what happened in the Doc and Aminzo? Anything can happen. You remember what has just happened between Coco and Beatrice? Anything can happen, bro. Anything can happen.
When you're
So
doing
stay
Superbikes.
tuned. Stay tuned.
Now the gap between Mina and Gigi definitely increasing.
Definitely, bro.
Really doubtful whether anything will change in terms of position.
These two are just taking time on these Yamahas, trying to figure out.
So which of these Yamahas, which rider will take up the number 4th position?
Yeah.
Really doubtful whether number 1, number 2, and number 3, anything is going to change with the gaps in between these 3.
Can I tell you something, bro? You haven't
Amazingly growing with every single lap.
Can I tell you something? Something funny enough, the gap between position 3, that is Beatrice and Mina Reeve, it's actually reduced. Is Mina going faster? Is Gigi pushing Mina to go faster? You don't know. But I can tell you for a fact, the gap between Beatrice and Mina Reeve has reduced by a huge margin. Are they going faster right now? I really don't know. How many laps to go? 4 laps to go. Is 4 laps enough for Mina to actually catch up with Beatrice? Is 4 laps what is required for Mina to catch up with Beatrice?
Well, this is the Superbike Championship. Anything is possible.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
29 degrees. That is how hot it is in Machakos.
And when you're feeling thirsty,
County.
think about Ken Falls Springs. Go quench your thirst. When you think like you want to be like Coco, get yourself a Monster can and just sip it pole pole, okay, relax. Me and my co-commentator, we have our bottles here. The Monster, this is the yellow. We call them the Doctor. Monster Energy, the Doctor. So grab yourself Monster can and just chill and relax and stay fresh as we watch Sport 200 happening right now.
Exclusive to Homeboys TV, this is the East African Superbike Championships taking place here in Athi River. Whistling Moran is the venue. We are now checking out the Sport 200, where leading the pack is Coco in first place.
3 laps to go.
Is Evans. Third place
with 3 laps to go. Third place with 3 laps to go.
is Beatrice.
Can you see what I'm doing there?
Third place with three
with 3 laps to go.
You're actually quite right. The gap between Beatrice and Mina ever decreasing. Can she be able to do it in 2 laps and catch up though?
Let's see. 2 laps to go. That's Coco crossing the start-finish line, making it 2 laps to go. Do you think 2 laps is enough for Mina to catch up with Beatrice? Do you think so, bro? Is she a superwoman? Can just gas that bike? And funny enough, there's also another gap that is increasing. The gap between Mina and Gigi. Is Gigi tired? Is he thinking about going to the gym? I don't know.
Well, as you said,
Yeah.
if you've been off the tracks for a while,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard getting
It's
back
kind of
to
hard.
top position.
It's kind of hard. You need time. You need seat time. Tracks, racing is all about seat time. You need enough time to be there, to really understand how the bike responds. You need to race on a cold track. You need to race on a hot track. You also need to be beside other people to really understand what racing is all about. So, yes, they need time. They need time to readjust. They've just gotten back. Mina is doing us proud, though. I like what she's
Really
doing.
trying.
Yes, she's doing us proud. She's pushing herself. I think of all the people who have actually adjusted and improved today, I can give it to Mina. You remember the first race? And what she's doing right now? Kudos, man. Kudos.
Kudos.
Kudos,
Considering.
Mina. Kudos. How? 1 lap to go.
Last
One
lap.
lap to go. Last lap. Last lap. Last lap.
Kipruto still holding position
Last
1.
lap.
Position 2, Evans.
Sport.
Position 3, Beatrice. Position
Sport.
4, Mina. Gigi in 5th place.
Ladies
and of
and
course,
gentlemen.
a special thank you to the sponsors: Monster Energy, Yamaha, Kenfold Springs, AAR Healthcare, Homeboys, Blade Dog Network, Souls,
The blood
Inclinations Limited, Cheza, and Moasa Foods for making this a formidable event.
Yes. So and
There it
that's
is.
That is it. Coco takes it.
Coco takes it,
Super Sport 200.
and just like he
Coco
did in the first one, which was the Sport 100, on Sport 200, number 2 is still Evans again. 3rd place goes to Beatrice. So that has been the Sport 200 category. From start to finish, we saw in the first 2 laps Beatrice falling back 2 positions after taking the whole shot. And now in 3rd place, great performance there by Beatrice. In position number 4 is Mina. And finally in 5th is Gigi. Great performance, nothing changing for Evans. In 2nd place, 1st place still, as he did this morning, so did he do it this afternoon, is Coco Yakubu. Anyway, right now, in case you have yourself a phone, if you're on the grounds, remember, you can be able to stream this live on Homeboys TV. And in case you just missed out on what happened earlier or in this race, here comes the highlights. And now we are moving on to the next category, which is the next category now. This is going to be one of the most interesting races of all, the Super Sport 300 and the Supermoto Lights. Happening live right now on Homeboys TV, exclusively on Homeboys TV.
HBTV, this is Homeboys TV Live. So if you are here and you've got people asking you where are you and what's happening, just tell them to tune in. Homeboys TV, we are there live. And also remember to wave at the camera. We are starting the Supermoto. And we are racing. Bro, let me tell you something. You remember Farouk? You remember
Still in
Farouk?
first position.
Farouk.
He's taking the whole shot.
Farouk is doing a Farouk. I think Farouk needs to be, is it an adjective or something?
Of something.
Of something, because Farouk is pulling a Farouk. So the last race we saw Farouk dominating and going round like there were no any other races, but we saw PJ. PJ came in hot, trying to challenge him. Will PJ manage to
Big question.
this time round?
What is going to happen
PJ is actually position 4. Oh, let's see. So Farouk, and then we've got Peter Wanyoike, and then we've got Mika, and then what's his name? PJ, and then the three brothers. The three brothers. The
Stephen Duo and James Kihoro, who are twins.
Yes.
And then we've got John.
John Kihoro. John is the eldest. So this is Farouk.
That's Farouk in position 1.
Farouk has decided, I'm not going to wait for you. That is Farouk, followed closely by Peter Wanyoike, followed by Mika, and then followed by PJ. Is PJ going to overtake Mika? Will he? Can he? And it's, oh, not yet. He wanted to overtake Mika. That's PJ snooping and really going so hard. He wants to take Mika so early. Do you know why? Farouk is going. Farouk has left.
Farouk is gone.
Farouk is gone. Farouk is gone. And then it's so interesting to see Peter Wanyoike coming in number 2.
Battle between PJ and
PJ
Mika.
and Mika.
That's position 3 and 4.
Yes, these two are fighting.
Now you know why they call it Superbikes.
It's easy.
Where the big boys fly low.
They call it the Super Sport 300. This is the entry category of Superbikes. It is a sport, nice looking, good bike. Yeah, this is the entry category.
Farouk widening that gap.
Farouk pulling a Farouk.
Doing a smooth drift on that.
Yeah.
Peter Wanyoike still in second place. Third and fourth, PJ. PJ.
Now
it's PJ and Mika.
PJ can't do it, man.
Now let's see that second corner. It's been giving a lot of people problems. Can they make a difference in that corner?
Let me tell you something. Corner number 2 has been PJ's nightmare. Is that going to be the same this time round?
Well,
is that going to be the same this time round? Let's see.
Farouk still doing what he did this morning.
Yes, a Farouk.
Leading the pack.
A Farouk.
He's pulled a Farouk on them.
Yes, Farouk is pulling a Farouk. I think, bro, when I'm going home, I want to pull a Farouk.
The excitement, look at that. Position number 3 and 4. Is it PJ? Is it Mika?
PJ hasn't.
That is the interesting part in this race now.
Yeah. PJ is struggling to overtake Mika. Interesting.
Farouk still in position 1.
And Farouk is having fun.
The gap also decreasing between Peter.
Farouk is having fun.
PJ and Mika. PJ and Mika coming over now to the start podium. Peter and Mika. Peter and PJ and Mika.
PJ passes Mika. PJ passes
and
Mika.
PJ.
Can Mika recover? Can Mika recover? Good entry speed. Bad exit.
And
PJ has gone third. Let's see what PJ can do from position 3. Does he have what it takes to go and overtake Baraza, who's position 2?
Farouk not giving these guys a chance.
No. I think Farouk.
The gap he has given between these guys is insane. And PJ now moving close to Peter.
Yeah,
Can he be able to take down Peter Wanyoike?
Farouk is just too good. This is amazing. 14 laps to go.
With 14 laps to go, anything can happen, Mad Max.
This is EASBC1 with 14 laps, anything can happen.
Farouk ever increasing that gap. The battle here, PJ.
Farouk is having fun.
PJ and Wanyoike. PJ done it.
You.
PJ now moving into second position. Wanyoike in third place.
PJ is not happy that Farouk has pulled away so early. So he has to do everything possible to recover.
Big question, with 12 laps to go, can he be able to still catch up with Farouk? Is it a possibility?
Yes. If Farouk is not very wise, Farouk needs to be at a way where he can ride comfortably without pushing himself so much. You know, these races can wear you out. So he needs to be very tactical and not just do it for the sake of doing it. Because I know PJ can be very consistent sometimes when he wants. So is he going to pull a Farouk on Farouk?
Well, that will be the interesting thing to see.
We've got 12 laps to know. Is it 13 laps to know, bro?
He had a few mishaps this morning, but so far PJ now
good.
showing why they call him PJ.
Yeah, Farouk having fun.
Enjoying himself in that position. The gap between PJ now and Wanyoike ever increasing. Mika in fourth place. Still trying to catch up. The optimism of whether PJ can catch up to Farouk.
It's just crazy.
It's almost looking like a dream now, Mad Max.
I think this is...
Is it possible?
This is a dream. But it's safe to dream. We can dream. It's a daytime. We can dream. We have time to recover from the dreams, right? I think the gap is too big. You know, sometimes looking at the gap can really demoralize you. You're looking at the guy ahead. You can't see him. If you can't see what you're chasing, you're more likely to give up. So I really don't know if that is what is going on inside PJ's head. How many laps to go? 12 laps to go. That's Farouk.
Farouk still on the lead.
Farouk on the lead. PJ following closely.
PJ in second place. Wanyoike in third. Mika close number 4. Can he make a difference in this?
PJ has created a gap between him and Baraza. So PJ is actually faster. Do you think he can catch up to Farouk?
Catching up with Farouk is what I'm saying is another story altogether. But it's a Superbike. Anything can happen. Farouk maintaining his lead like he did this morning.
PJ,
who had mishaps this morning, but right now,
let's see what
racing way better than he did this morning.
You know, let me tell you something. The beautiful thing about PJ, every race he participates in, his father is always there to watch him, and his father is actually the coach. So the father is just saying, "Can my son do it?" Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what PJ can do. The family is here watching him. Is he going to do us proud? Maybe. Maybe.
And I think, Max, you have raced against PJ before.
Yes.
Do you still think he has that opportunity to be able to catch up to Farouk?
He has what he
can. He do it?
He can do it. He just needs to calm down. He just needs to relax. Sometimes he gets too excited. He gets taken over by the emotions, and then he can't really relax. But if and when he relaxes, he is a bad man to watch. So we haven't actually talked about the Thuo brothers. How are they doing this time round? Ladies and gentlemen, that is Farouk.
A big question, where are the brothers?
Where are the Thuo brothers?
The Thuo,
Or the
Stephen
Kihoro.
Thuo, James and John. In first position, still Farouk. Gap between Mika now and Peter also beginning to increase.
Yes, Mika and Peter. That's Farouk. Let's see, is the gap reducing? It's kinda almost the same. The gap between PJ and Farouk, it's kinda almost the same. PJ Gataya.
And this is the Super Sport 300 and the Supermoto Lights.
Does he have what it takes?
Who will be the victor? Farouk already smelling glory.
Yeah. With how many laps to go though? How many?
Can PJ make a difference?
9 laps.
With 9 laps to go.
Laps to go. Does he have what it takes? Does PJ have what it takes to come from position
2 to 1.
5?
That's Mika in 4.
Yes. Position
Third
4.
place is Peter.
Yes.
Second place PJ, of course. In first place Farouk.
Farouk is
Farouking them on.
I think after this race, we need to make Farouk a describing word. What is that?
Number 1 is Farouk. Number 2 PJ. Farouk, of course, in number 253. PJ number 19, second place. Farouk leading there.
Up these guys. Farouk is very consistent. I really like him. I really like that aspect about him.
Since
So
this morning.
consistent.
Since
Yes.
this morning.
He's so consistent. He knows his lines. He almost carries the same level of professionalism. He's a cool guy. I met him at the pits. He's a cool guy, smiling, and he's so happy. This win is so big to him. You know, this is the first time he's racing against PJ, and PJ is coming from a 600cc category, so he's got a point to prove. That's why he's so excited, bro.
And that must be really making PJ mad.
Yeah, that is driving PJ berserk. PJ is like, I wish time would stop. I wish time would stop, and then I just move and go and overtake these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Super Sport 300 with Supermoto lights. It's a combined category. So the Supermoto bikes are categorized differently. The Super Sport 300cc bikes are categorized differently. The Super Sport CC has bikes all the way from 300cc to 471.
And you know,
We are racing.
Max, in a way, I think the gap between PJ and Farouk is decreasing.
You think so? Let me wait.
Now with 7 laps to go, can he be able to make a difference?
This is Farouk. Where is PJ? Where is PJ? Oh,
It is decreasing.
I can see what you mean. Yes.
Can PJ do it?
And gentlemen,
7 laps to go.
it has been confirmed that the gap between PJ and Farouk is reducing. Do you think PJ has what it takes to go against Farouk and overtake him with just how many laps to go?
7 laps to
With
go.
only 7 laps to go. Do you think he has what it takes to go against Farouk? Farouk, the consistent guy. That's Farouk. That's Farouk right there. He's so tight on his lines though.
PJ close behind.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, with PJ and Farouk, this is a race to watch. PJ and Farouk. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a fight coming. There's a battle. Prepare yourselves and wait for it. PJ is moving faster and is reducing the gap between him and Farouk. Do you think 6 laps? 6 laps is enough time for PJ to catch up with Farouk?
This is Superbike. Anything is
Anything
possible.
can happen, bro. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And talking about anything can happen, this is the only opportunity that anything can happen. Even Jesus can calm down right now. You never know.
You never.
Super Sport 300 with Supermoto lights. They're having fun on track. This
And
is
of
one
course-
category that has been dominated with KTM bikes.
Farouk.
Farouk. That's Farouk. Then that's PJ.
Making that gap again. In one way or the other, the gap is, it seems to be increasing again.
Very, very much. And I can tell you something. If you watch closely the entry speed and the entry angles for PJ compared to Farouk, Farouk is a little bit going easy on these corners. PJ is going in crazy. Watch PJ when he comes to the first corner after the stretch, and then you'll just know the difference between their entry speed. Farouk is attacking this corner from the inside, so he's slowing down more compared to PJ, who's going in wider and attacking the corner more aggressively. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we going to have a fight between Farouk and PJ?
In 4th place is still Mika. Peter Wanyoike still in 3rd place.
With the Yamaha.
With the Yamaha, yes, of course.
That's Farouk. That's Farouk.
With 5 laps, I think, to go.
5 laps.
4 laps to go, that is.
Oh my.
Can PJ do it?
The guy, one of the brothers, one of the brothers has slowed PJ down, so PJ has a lot to recover from. Ladies and gentlemen,
Wanyoike still in 3rd place.
do you think Farouk can make a mistake with only 4 laps remaining?
It's really hard. I think Farouk's taking this one. My money is still on Farouk to win this. PJ had, one way or the other, tried to reduce that gap, and then...
It's not his day.
Yes, I think it's not his day today. Not today.
So PJ and Farouk is still, there's a possibility of a fight. Anything can
With only 3 laps to go.
This EASP.
As Farouk on the start podium. Taking that first corner.
See how he's going into that corner. Watch PJ when he goes. He goes a little bit wider. Can you see that? Can you see the difference? Yeah. The chances
So
are
Farouk does it in the inside, but
Yes.
PJ does it way
From the outside.
farther, from the
so
outside.
PJ has a better or a faster exit speed compared to Farouk. Is that what is giving him an advantage to gap and reduce the gap ahead of him? I really don't know.
PJ still trying his level best to catch up to Farouk.
Same bikes,
Same bikes. Yep.
only different races with different intentions.
And now coming to 2 laps now. Coming to 2 laps
go.
for
Ladies and
us to
gentlemen,
decide who will be the champion. Farouk still maintaining the lead.
yeah. That's Farouk.
Nothing changes for Peter.
That's Farouk. So I think guys have kind of been consistent on this one. Even the other one, you had Farouk dominating. We had a little bit of a fight from PJ at the beginning, and then Farouk managed to pull away, and then he went and won the race. That was race 1. This is race 2. Do you think Farouk has what it takes to repeat the same?
Can he be able?
Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he just be flawless? And come to think of it, bro, I need to give it to Farouk. Do you know why?
We're now coming up to the last lap now.
Last lap, bro.
Farouk still on the lead.
Yes. I think Farouk,
PJ still struggling to see if he can be able to
Farouk is one of
catch up to Farouk.
One of the consistent racers I've seen today.
Formidable performance since this morning.
Yes. This is no joke. PJ still pushing. The gap is too big for one lap. Do you think Farouk can make a mistake on the last lap? Do you think Farouk can get something wrong on the last lap? This is the last lap. Farouk has only 5 corners to finish the race.
An easy win for Farouk on this one.
Do you think he can mess up on the last 2 or 3 corners?
That is not a possibility. My bet is on him winning.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a helicopter here just to see Farouk race. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a helicopter landing to watch and see the guys taking the day. Ladies and gentlemen,
Farouk,
ladies and gentlemen, is
winning that race.
This?
Congratulations to him.
Is Farouk taking this? So we have a helicopter landing.
PJ.
That is I can see a red flag. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, meaning the helicopter is kind of it's a threat. It's a threat to the racers. So it's a red flag, so that means the positions remain as they were before the incident. We are so happy we had a helicopter landing, but it kind of distorted and interrupted the last lap. So ladies and gentlemen, the positions remain as they were. The guy who is leading the race, that is Farouk, followed by PJ, and then Baraza, and then Mika. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, this is sports. We've got a combination of Supermoto. DJ, you've just decided to do you. DJ. DJ. I'm looking for you, DJ. Man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for the love and for the good stuff you're doing. So, this is the last race of the day. We've got the Supermoto, the Super Sport, and the Superbike category. So, hey, this is no boys play, man. So,
And they're off.
and we are racing. So we've got Livingston Katingima,
El Capitan,
El Capitan. We've got 25 laps to go.
the guy
El
to watch out for. Of course, we've got
Dr. Karuri. This guy is going to overtake you and is going to treat you. How bad is that, bro? The guy is going to overtake you, take you from the outside, and treat you when you're sick. You've got nothing on him.
He's now in position
So,
2.
Position 2, that is Doc and Levy. These two are on the same bike. And let's see what they can do with the same bike.
Live in position 1.
Yes, and then we also have Githegi, number 3 on the 600cc bike. We also have did Aminzo change his bike, or what am I saying? So coming for the start finish, Doc and Levy.
Doc and Levy.
Yes.
Doc and Levy still maintaining the first position. Doc in second position as they move on to the second part of the turn. Battling for position 1 and 2, and in position 3 and 4 again there's another battle ensuing there.
Yes.
But in the meantime, the gap between Levy and Doc is still tiny.
Very, very small. These people have history of battling each other to the last race.
And there it is.
Lap.
There it
The
is. Levy
start
now
finish. Yes, there they are.
in
So
position
it's-
2.
Yes, they are on the same CC bike. You've got no excuse. Same bike, different colors, different races, different intentions. We want to see what the intentions are. But this is something to watch. I can tell you for a fact, Doc is not going to go easy on Levy, and Levy is not going to go easy on Doc. This is the Superbike.
Will it be Doc in who is holding the position 1, or will it be El Capitan?
Oh my God!
The gap between Levy and
El
Doc.
Capitan's bike has issues again. What's wrong with this bike?
Levy's bike.
I'm tired. What's wrong with his bike? It can't be this every day. We are missing a race. And ladies and gentlemen, Aminzo just changed bike. Yeah, Aminzo is on a different bike. He's on a Honda Hornet, the 600F. What can he do with the 600F? He gave us something interesting, something exciting from the Haas Guavana, the 501. Can he give us something interesting from the Honda Hornet? So, ladies and gentlemen, there is actually somebody cruising on track. Somebody cruising on track. So that is Doc. Oh my God. I told you guys.
And Doc looks like he's on a solo spun now, on a solo spree.
Yes. It's so easy.
Levy looking like he's having issues with his bike.
Yeah, Levy is having a bad day again.
Not a really good day for Levy.
Over again. This has happened over and over again.
Do you think that Aminzo's bike has a lot to do with his performance right now? Because in comparison to what he did this morning,
I think Amin is not on a winning bike. The Honda Hornet is not a winning bike. The Honda Hornet is not a winning bike for this race. You can't bring a knife to a gunfight. Honda Hornet for Aminzo in this category, no, not a winning bike. So I really feel like he picked the wrong tool to go to a gunfight. He's picked a knife.
Doc having himself some fun as he comes, still leading the pack, taking that first turn,
21 laps.
moving on to the second part of the bump with 21
laps to go.
laps to go. Anything can happen. Remember, this is the Supermoto, Super Sport, and the Superbike category.
So it's a combination of supermoto bikes. It's a combination of super bikes. It's a combination of supermoto. So we've got 3 categories of bikes on track. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a race. I really don't understand. I don't know how Levi still managed to be on track. With the bike bringing up issues, I really don't know how he's surviving in that truck. His bike has really
let him down today.
Let him down twice today, and it has happened before.
Looks like the defending champion remains champion.
Yeah, the defending champion remains the champion. He's just having a good time. He's just having.
Daktari definitely having a good time there. Taking a nice smooth drift on that second turn now. Yeah. Nobody competing against him. This is going to be an easy one for him, even though there's still 19, I think, or 20 laps to go.
Papa Shak.
That's 19 laps to go.
Can you hear Levi's bike? The engine is kind of losing power. It keeps losing power. He's trying to accelerate. He's trying to gas it. It just keeps losing power.
Really sad.
And the guy who's passing us right now, that is Gidegi, followed by Osman. That's Aminzo with the Honda Hornet. Does the Honda Hornet have what it takes to pass?
Quite a buzz onto it.
CBR.
But like you said,
two Hondas
performed really well this morning.
Yeah.
And Mad Max telling me that maybe it has something to do with the fact that he has changed his bike.
Yes.
Liv is still struggling.
And I think he needs
with that bike, and as he's being lapped now by Doc.
He needs to come off the track. If the bike is not working, then what is he doing on track?
Looks like the defending champion Doc still remains the undisputed.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. David Karuri, 3 times champion. As he crosses, waiting for 18 more laps to go. The 3-time champion is sniffing on the 4th one. Is he going to have it easy? No. We thought Aminzo could challenge him, but not anymore.
Well, finally looks like
Livingstone Katingima, he's come off the truck.
Thrown in the towel.
Yeah, the bike has
let him down.
Yeah, the bike has said no. You know, the sad thing is, when the bike says no, there's nothing you can do. There is nothing totally you can do, bro.
We could have had ourselves a fantastic race had Libby still been there.
I was looking forward to this.
Doc now having an easy stride.
Easy solo ride. Easy solo ride. He's back. Livingstone is back.
Livingstone not giving up.
Not giving up.
Well, I guess that's why they call him El Capitan.
I like the spirit. I like the spirit. Don't give up. And for you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, if there is one thing you can learn from Livingstone Katingima, never give up. It's never over until it's what? It's over. So for him, it's not over yet, and he's in there trying to do everything that it takes. Somebody's having fun. Somebody's having fun here. Somebody's having fun. Livingstone Katingima still struggling. It looks like he's riding to go to the shop to buy something and come back. Or probably he's riding to go on a date.
Well,
There's no sense of urgency. This is sad.
well, there's a lot of activities that happens in Whistling Moran.
Ladies and
And of course, a big thank you to some of the sponsors. Of course, we cannot forget Monster Energy, Yamaha, Kenfall Springs, AAR Healthcare, Blade Dog Network, Souls Inclinations Limited, Cheza, Mwasa Foods, and of course, exclusively giving you and gracing this event so that you can be able to see it live for the very first time ever in Kenya.
this is
Homeboys TV.
Homeboys TV. Homeboys TV. So,
Well, looks like this category is an easy one for the defending champion, Daktari David Karuri. No competition.
Papa Shak, do you think a helicopter can follow a bike and be able to catch up round the track? Do you think so? Do you think it stands a chance? Do you want us to challenge Mheshimiwa to get in the heli and tell him, let's do this? What do you think?
I think that would be quite interesting.
Imagine a helicopter going against Blade Dog Racing. Do you think they stand a chance against a helicopter?
That will be a tight one. Libby's still in the race.
Never give up, bro. I told you.
They don't call him Die Hard.
No, they don't call him Livingstone Katingima for nothing.
El Capitan.
El Capitan. And you told me, where did you think that name is from?
Narcos.
Narcos.
Yes.
I hear you, bro. Narcos. So rumors has it that the name comes from the Narcos. I really don't know. And I'm not going to comment about it.
Daktari is still on the lead.
Daktari is just having fun. You know, Daktari
No
can actually...
contention here.
Yes, Daktari can go home, treat a patient and come back. Let me ask you something. Did Osman Aminzo change bike again? He's on a yellow bike. Yeah, he's on a yellow bike.
Aminzo has changed his bike again.
Yes, this is the third bike of the day.
Wow.
Is he trying to tell us something? What might that something be? I just have enough bikes. I really don't know.
And of course, if you want to see different categories of bikes, you can make your way to the Yamaha tent.
They've got awesome bikes. They call them the FZ series. This series of bikes are the best bikes to commute with. These are the best bikes. There's something called the braking system, the ABS. When you are braking your front, it assists the back. This is top-notch technology, brother. So if you're looking for a bike to commute with to work, something easy, and you're still not sure, go to the Yamaha tent and try out their bike. They are allowing people to try their bike today. So don't say I didn't tell you. And Papa Shak, you need to do that. Immediately after this, you need to try out the bike.
I'm convinced I'm getting myself a bike, no doubt.
You better, bro.
As long as I ride with Mad Max.
Yeah, we're here, we're gonna have fun.
Karuri is still leading the pack there. And the final results, of course, for the Sport 100 category is also out. And Kipruto Yatich, of course, being the victor in that category, and Evans Marete taking the second place, and Brian Kibe taking third position. And later on we'll break down the points for you so that you can be able to understand what happened there. So in the Sport 100, the Zontes ended up leading and winning the pack. Looks like we seem to be having an issue there.
The yellow flags are up. We'll keep you posted on what's happening. So ladies and gentlemen, yellow flag
We have a bike
up.
down there.
So when you see a yellow flag, it means the race is going on, but the racers are being urged to be cautious. That means they're not supposed to push their bikes to the maximum. They need to watch out. They need to be careful, especially when they are approaching corners. That's why you see the yellow flags flying. So we have a yellow flag incident on corner 2. And as I told you, brother, hey, corner 2 is not your brother. Corner 2
And
is
you
not
said
your
it
sister.
since the beginning. It's
Corner 2 is not your relative.
That bomb has given a lot of the racers problems. Saw it with PJ, was having issues with that corner.
Yes. And
And
just
right now looks like we've got a rider down.
Just to update you, it's Osman Aminzo. Aminzo has gone down, corner 2. He's fine. The bike is fine. But I think he's having a kind of a long day today because he switched bikes twice just on this race. The second race he switched bike twice. So that means he's not very comfortable. He doesn't feel fine. Anyway, Aminzo is fine. And the Doc himself still leading, still growing.
Doc is actually enjoying himself now, having no one to actually...
Can I tell you something?
Can I tell you some competition on this?
Actually, the yellow flag is good for Doc. He has time to relax. Yes, you relax, but you don't lose your position because you're not going crazy.
Quite impressed by Livy. We have to give it to El Capitan for not giving up.
Yeah.
Die Hard still going strong until the end. He's like a monster.
So all the yellow flags are down and we are back on racing full throttle.
Question, is that it for Aminzo then?
Yeah, I really
or
don't
shall
know.
we still have
Another
AKA Mohammed Osman
on another bike?
On another bike.
With the Minzo, anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. He can just come out, pick another bike, and go inside there and have fun. You know, we only have 11 laps.
11 laps to go.
11 laps, bro. 11 laps.
Dr. Karuri having an easy one in this category. Livy not giving up as well, still going strong, although he's had issues with that bike since morning. Not giving up at all and still doing it. Remember, this is all happening live on Homeboys TV. You can quickly log in case you want to know what is happening on the further side of the corner. Just check out Homeboys TV and you'll be able to get a taste and a feel of what it feels like to see the live action happening right here in Athi River. 29 degrees, scorching hot. You'll almost think Red Sun and Juakali are doing a song together.
Yeah. I like what you did right there. Red Sun and Juakali. Oh, awesome, bro. So we're still racing. This is the Supermoto, Superbike, and Super Sport category. So we've got the Supermoto. That is any bike above 450cc under the Supermoto category. We've got the Superbike, which is those are the 1000 cc's, and then we've got the Super Sport, the 600cc category. All these bikes have been brought together, and this is the category we are watching. So don't be surprised to watch a 1000cc bike with a 600cc bike with a Supermoto bike on track. We've just combined them to give you more juicy stuff.
And of course, if you're wondering what Daktari is riding, it is the Honda 1000cc. That's a super bike. No jokes on that.
And just to tell you, and just to show you or to give you what it is like to ride a Honda CBR 1000. If you watch MotoGP, it's the same bike that Marquez uses. And Marquez, yes, Mark Marquez. So Mark Marquez rides a Honda CBR 1000.
And that's what
Doc rides. Bro, there's something.
Talk about class.
Talk about winning bikes.
Winning bikes.
Talk about winning bikes.
Talk about super bikes.
Talk about super bikes. This is the EASBC1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are racing. We are racing.
This is the last category
of the day.
Again, once again, of course, thanking our sponsors, Monster Energy, Yamaha, Kenfold Springs, AAR Healthcare, for making sure we are safe Homeboys TV, Blade Dog Network, Souls Inclinations Limited, Cheza, Mwasa Foods, and of course, a big heartfelt thank you to the CS Amina Mohammed for gracing this occasion.
We don't take it lightly.
We do not take it lightly.
Take it lightly. We are the most luckiest people to have her here.
We've got 8 laps to go.
How do you say 8 in Kikuyu?
8.
Yes. Emoe.
No, Emoe is 1.
How about I say Emoe 8 times?
Yeah, actually, that's
Ladies and gentlemen, 8 laps to go. We are racing. This is the Supermoto.
They don't call him Mad Max for nothing. The man named by DJ Styles, who's also graced this occasion.
Yeah, DJ Styles.
DJ Styles, that is.
Yes. We've missed DJ Styles on track. Do we need to call him out?
He's the guy with a lot of food on his table.
Yeah, he needs to come out.
And he got it from Mwasa Foods, who are also sponsors of this event.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Doc having an easy one as we look at this last category of racing. It's been an awesome day. Loads of fun activities happening here at the Whistling Moran. And remember, you can come here, enjoy yourself, go-karting, you can enjoy loads of games and activities, even for the children to be able to enjoy. People of all age groups, people of all categories, there's a lot. If you come to the Whistling Moran, you will be able to enjoy.
This is one place where you come and have the maximum fun. It's a place for family. So you can't say, oh, I can't take my babies there, I can't take my son, I can't take my daughter. No! Come to Whistling Morans. We've got awesome opportunities for you. If you want to swim, we've got a pool for you. If you want to scare your life, if you want to scream out of fear, I don't know what that is. Do they call it the banana boat? Yeah, that thing scares the shit out of me. Scares me, man. It scares me. And then we've got
the East African Superbike Championship taking place right here in Athi River.
Yeah. And we are racing Supermoto, Superbike, and Supersport category. 3 categories in one. So even though these people are racing against each other,
who's number 2 on that one, Mad Max?
I think the second guy is what's his name? The guy on the, it's called what? Githegi.
So we've got Githegi in number 2.
Yes, the 600cc category.
Because I've seen Daktari lap so many people so many times.
That's I told you, if Daktari had a wall of people he had lapped, we'll have to create a wall from probably Machakos all the way to Mombasa. He's just passed too many people, we've lost count. And that's Daktari for you. The guy with the red bike.
3 times.
Yes.
He's been the victor. Looks like he's still proving it. Fantastic racing by him today.
Let me tell you something.
Since this morning, I loved the morning session.
Let me tell you something.
It's quite competitive.
Talk about consistency. You can't miss Dr. Karuri in there. Doc is one consistent person. You remember what Farouk did? So Doc is pulling a Farouk. So can we also adjectify Doc? Doc is pulling a Doc. Do you think so?
He's a blade runner.
There's a blade somewhere. They don't call him the blade for nothing.
Blade for nothing.
Blade Doc. 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. What can we do with 5 laps? What can Doc do in 5 laps? Do you think this is when fatigue is checking in and Doc is feeling a little bit weary? He's making too many mistakes. Do you think so? This is EASPC1. Anything can happen. We are racing, brother. Brother, talking about never giving up. Livingstone Katingima. He's still on track.
Still on track.
Still on track.
Never say die.
Never say die. Never say never. It's never over until Livingstone finishes the race.
Oh, yes. He's got monster energy, that's for sure.
Yeah, he drank some Monster. I'm so sure about that. You see the beauty about drinking Monster? You don't give up.
No, you don't.
You drink some Monster and you're in it to win it. So, and if you feel like probably you're looking for some place to drink some water, have some awesome drinks, Canfall Springs. Canfall Springs are taking care of your needs when it comes to quenching your thirst. Any type of thirst. Any type of thirst, brother. So walk up there, have yourself an awesome drink, and then let's get back to racing.
El Capitan Livingston not giving up, still in the race. It's
Yes.
irrespective of his bike giving him a couple of issues, but he is still in this game.
You remember Aminzo went down? He's not come back with another bike. Has he run out of bikes?
He's run out of bikes.
Do you think so?
Should see the Yamaha people.
If Aminzo has run out of bikes,
He
we
should
need to
go
direct
to the
him to the
Yamaha
Yamaha tent. So they've got the FZ series, a good bike to start with. We've got the FZ 150, we've got the FZ 250. Perfect bikes to start commuting with. If you are thinking of investing on a good bike that can really take you places, and you even don't have some money, we allow you to do installment payment with as little as 15,000 every month. We're gonna give you a bike and you're gonna be a Yamaha person. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Supermoto, Superbike and Super Sport category. How many laps to go? 3 laps to go.
We've only got 3 laps for Daktari to retain his position and stamp his position as the undisputed in just 3 laps.
How does it feel like to be undefeated? Papa Shaq,
Yes.
I think you're the guy who needs to go up against Doc. We need to train you. We need to give you a proper bike.
That's it.
Probably you and only you can go out there and challenge him.
I
Everybody's
guarantee
scared.
By the end of this year,
Yes.
I'm doing it.
So, and where are you going to start this with? You need to go to the Yamaha.
I'm going to the Yamaha tent.
Get a bike.
Get a bike.
Start yourself off with this journey.
Yep.
I'll be here for you, bro. I'll be here
And
to
then
help
call
you out.
myself a doctor.
Anytime. Dr. Shaq.
Only on Homeboys TV.
Yeah.
This is the East African Superbike Championship. The venue is the Whistling Moran. Happening live on Homeboys TV.
Homeboys TV.
With only 2 laps to go for Daktari to retain his position as number 1 or numero uno.
Numero uno. The undisputed. Bro, have you watched? There's another video of some Ugandan guy introducing himself, saying, I'm the bad man. So I'm the king of the ghetto. Have you ever seen that? There's a funny video I'll show you. I think
I have to see that.
Daktari needs to be the one introducing himself. I'm the bad man. I'm the king of the track. I'm everything.
Livingston not giving up, still in this game and still in this race. I think a kudos is in order definitely for Livingston, called El Capitan.
Talking about never giving up. You just
He was the guy who actually, and of
a
course
clear-
we'll see the highlights later.
He is a clear demonstrations of never
Say
giving up. Never saying never. Never saying it's over until it's what? It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, how many laps to go? How many more laps to go? How many more laps?
We've got 2 more laps to go
Still 2 more.
for Daktari to be crowned champion. Easily enjoying himself in this one. Retaining his title.
Hello. The guys on the track, please. Ongeza volume. Watu wanasema they can't hear us. Papa Shaq. People are saying they can't hear us. The track guys need to ongeza volume. Turn it up, DJ. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up, man. We need the CS to hear us. We need everyone to hear us, bro.
Only 2 more laps to go.
2 more laps to go. Okay, okay. Have you seen how he's just passed that guy? That's 1,000cc, bro. That's the difference between a superbike and a tour bike. Superbike and a tour bike. You can't come and tour on track. Superbikes will show you stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, one last lap. What is it gonna be? Is the doctor going to take it? Ladies and gentlemen, one more lap. One last lap. One last lap. Who is it gonna be? Is it Dr. Karuri or is it somebody else? Who is this somebody else? Is it Githegi? Is it Livingstone Katingima, the never die? Never say die guy? Never say never? Or is it Aminzo? Oh, Aminzo is not on track. We miss Aminzo. Aminzo, wherever you are, we miss you.
An easy win for Daktari, waving there to some of the guys watching him, urging him on.
Yes, how many? 3 corners to go. The doctor has 4 laps. Four corners, sorry. 4 corners to go.
Easily retaining his position of numero uno.
And today, we've been your commentator, Mad Max, aka Bill Cassandra, and my big brother, talk my brother, Papa Shaq.
No doubt.
No doubt. Papa Shaq.
Exclusively on Homeboys TV.
Homeboys TV. It's
That's
over!
It. And it's over.
Daktari
does it again.
The doctor.
They don't call him Blade Doctor for nothing.
For nothing, brother. For you to win this race.
Congratulations to...
Let me ask you, brother. Does racing have something to do with medicine? We don't know. Maybe. It could be. That's the Githegi taking the 2nd position. We're waiting for Livingstone Katingima. Never say never. I'm so proud and happy that Livingstone can just show tremendous levels of sportsmanship. Even though the bike broke down. Yeah, you never give up. Even though the bike broke down, he never left the track.
I think he's someone to watch out for next.
Yeah.
On the next round.
He's itching to beat Blade Dog. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was necessary. We love it. We love the sound of that.
Love the sound of a superbike.
Yeah. So, Doc is really, this is interesting about being a doctor. You just do a burnout on dust. You do a burnout anywhere in front of the CS. Burnout for life. That's Dr. Karuri. If you see dust coming off from the taint, that is Dr. Karuri showing the CS what we have. And
now, just to be able to have a recap in case you're watching Homeboys TV right now, and you wanted to know what happened in that race, here's some of the highlights live on Homeboys TV.
DJ.
of you are from? None. I don't. All right. So now, of course, again, in case you're just tuning in Athi River, it is the Whistling Morans, and of course, Dr. What a race. How do you feel about how you competed today?
Well, I think it's. I felt amazing. Big up to my competitors on the track, real sportsmen, holding it down. We had 2 races today. Managed to take both of them, maximum points for the day, and hopefully I can defend my title for the 5th time.
For the 5th time. At one particular point, we saw that the competition, especially between you and El Capitan or Livingston, was really tight. You think, had it not been an issue that he was having with his bike, this was a guy who was going to give you a run for it?
Absolutely. El Capitan is one hell of a rider. His bike has been giving him some issues, and we'll have to fix it because we were ready to give you guys one hell of a race. We were ready to hammer down the whole 25 laps, and the amazing thing is he's very talented, one of the best riders as well in the field. Together we have a joint lap record here. Today I was trying to go for that lap record. I don't know how well I did, but motorsport is motorsport. I've had a couple of crashes. You don't know how it is until the last race of the season. In fact, in one of the seasons, I actually crashed in the last corner on the last lap of this, and that was quite depressing. So we don't know what holds for the next couple of races. We have 5 more to go. The event is getting bigger and stronger, and I can't wait for more action.
Actually, that was my next question. Right now, in comparison to some of the other past events, when you actually look at the attendance right now, would you say that this sport is on a growth process, or is it a slow growth process? What do you feel?
Absolutely. The way it's grown in the last 6 months is amazing. We've seen a lot more new riders coming on. We've seen ladies coming on. We've seen manufacturer support coming on board, local manufacturers, and that's where we want to go. We've set the rules and the regulations in line with our senior competition, which is MotoGP or Superbike. So this is a breeding ground, and the East African Superbike Championship is where a lot of us are training and getting our act together.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Ali, for your time, and enjoy your winning streak. Yeah, baby. That's the champion right there. Thank you so much for having kept it with us in Athi River. We've really enjoyed ourselves, and we hope you did the same as well. Remember, HBTV, or Homeboys TV for that matter, is the only exclusive television that has given us the opportunity to bring this to you. My name is Boshako Duran from my co-host Mad Max. Do have yourself a good one.